Hello, hello, peoples! From the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрия, Германия and Czech Republic. Не входящих в русские. Гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны, индийско-китайские страны, остальные страны, где живут черножопые подонки и суки, и их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Русские гетто, Холокост, геноцид стран — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария, захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки, и черножопые суки и подонки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями устроили геноцид мне, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и применяя все формы насилия, принуждения, террора, рабства, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая осуществить мою эмиграцию в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Францию, Чехию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду или Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и принуждая находиться среди подонков и сук, и их пиздосранок, и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Look at that Joy. Hello, Joy. And Lon, Dungeon, John, Kirsten, York. And the all people so white race from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Hello, Joy. Hello, Joy. Today is 8th of August 2025 of this year, Joy. Today is Joy, Friday. Look at the Joy.
Are still present under the asphalt on Lansdowne. Yeah, when they
This is the real date, Joy.
get rid of the streetcars,
In
which they did
this
en
moment,
masse,
Joy.
they're often just paved right over rather than ripped out.
Look at that, Joy.
And I can tell by those towers over there, we are getting close to Dufferin. So that's Margarita Street.
Look at that, Johnny. Они опять так воздействуют. Подонки и суки. И их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Что они делают так, что не работает интернет на всех смартфонах, компьютерах и планшете. Они так опять воздействуют. Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями. Look at that, Johnny. And white people's race from the USA, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany and Czech Republic. Они опять так воздействуют, подонки и суки, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями. Hello, Joy. Hello, Joy. This is the real date and time, Joy. It is this moment, Joy. Look at the Joy.
Jeff Kennedy, $9.99. I'm sure you'll use it wisely. Quiet looking neighborhood. Yes, indeed. Jeff Kennedy, thank you for the $9.99. Thank you so much. It is a quiet neighborhood, but I see a little jog in the street up ahead, and I got kind of curious. So we're going to head down Brock Avenue.
И они делают так этой аппаратурой, что они глушат уши И так воздействуют
It's taking us
подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. И
towards
делают жуткую головную боль.
What is this
И
cosmos
глушат уши.
feeling?
И делают жуткую боль в ушах. Это и вибрации, как будто сейчас уши лопнут. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой.
Girl with its name on it.
Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями.
Big school. Hey, in a week, the CNE will be firing up. Sal Smith doesn't miss parking on the street. Yeah, when I rented a house in the St. Lawrence neighborhood, we had one garage, but all three of us had our own cars, so two of us had to have permits to park on the street. But we lived in the St. Lawrence neighborhood, and often on weekends, people would come and illegally park on the street, and then we couldn't get a spot. But fortunately, parking control would kind of recognize that if we were ever parked not in our designated area. They would see the parking label on our
Straight no Johnny, I love it to cook in my breakfast lunch. Look at this Johnny, looking for Johnny.
bunch of knuckleheads illegally parked and took your spots. And it says 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. except by permit. If you don't have a permit, don't park here. And then there's other restrictions as to how long you can stay here. I don't know if they still do it, but what they used to do was they would chalk your tire and then draw a little line on the ground and then come back. And if everything lined up, you'd get a ticket because you were parked there too long. So they would know. Savvy people would come out and roll their car forward half a foot. Yeah, I don't get the hate towards parking enforcement people. Like, they literally just go on over the job. It's pretty black and white. Park illegally. Boom, you get a ticket. You use that. And then getting yelled at. I haven't seen it too often, but you used to see it a lot. Never actually caught one on camera. It happened in my neighborhood a few months ago. And a guy giving him a sob story. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to do a job.
Look at this Johnny, new friend pen. I don't know Johnny, this Johnny is poisoned or is not poisoned Johnny. This Johnny is the new friend pen. Look at this Johnny. Look for Johnny. Блядь.
Drinking on the corner.
Шублядь же. Шублядь же.
Great place to take a stroll right in the middle of the bike lane. Alright, welcome back to the big city. After a very quiet detour.
А был бы тукукен здесь же спаржа. Замкнул же. Как тукукен спаржа же. Шубля. Ага, форжа. Был бы тукукен нит джайн спаржа. Был нолжа. Хав тукукен спаржа. Локазаджа. Тукукен джайн спаржа. Эту францию споржа, тут я зараженный внук вассалов. Лука-зажа. I don't know же. How to cook споржа. Лука-зажа, лука-фор. Внук вассалов споржа. Лука-зажа.
realistic world to Bloor Collegiate High School. Yeah, it's been rebuilt. This is the spot where I wrapped up the last live stream. We came down that route.
Looking for John.
Johnny will do videos. Thank you.
I do cooking Johnny.
How do you?
Tomato for my Hamlet scramble.
Lights here.
Looking for Johnny. Looking for.
There's a southbound 929 suffering duckering bus. It's quite different from the first half of the stream. RJ asking how far we go. I don't
I'm for John. I don't know John how to cook in spаржа. I will be John to cook in spаржа with tomato and milk butter John and chicken nuts. Look at that John. I don't know John how to cook in спаржа.
This is Gladstone Avenue. Always planned out a video going down Gladstone Avenue. Had a bunch of talking points in mind, and I never did. That happens a lot. All right, Jenny and And so we bring this to a close. That way I can finish up right at the subway. What's my favorite pizza spot in Toronto? That's a very good question. There's a local place near me that's quite good. It's called Louis. Honestly, that's something I have to get back to you on because it's been a while since I ventured out and had non-chain pizza. As far as restaurants go, Sip Wine Bar makes excellent Italian-style pizza. And it's a bit less expensive than what you'll find at Grazi nearby, which also makes great pizza. I always thought the fungi pizza there. Fungi. Lisa loves Panago. Hey, you're talking to a guy that orders Domino's. They got Arby's on the way home. Hey, there's a Toronto girl. I don't know if I've seen that before. Zoom in more. That's neat. Laura from TO. Can I guess where you're from? Thanks for tuning in, Laura. At least Panago is Canadian. Hey, the Domino's I go to is a Canadian-owned local franchise. Jasmine NYC. Greetings, Jasmine. Or from the Toronto. Hey, it's still Toronto.
Forja, tu franja, sparja, zgnul butter. Don't know the how long of time is need to cook in sparja to fry and the frying pan that actually I don't know it. Okay, the
guy wants to let us rip, and he got stuck right behind the mountain. There was a video online of a guy who got, he was somewhere in Toronto, during the heat, he was pulled into that cop. He was doing 130 and 70. And he started crying. And he was asking the cop if there's anything he can do. He's like, we're going 60 over. So he got the stunt driving ticket.
And two friends sport drivers tomato together. Look at this J.
Right now, they were supposed to sympathize with you going 60 over in your Ferrari.
And they tomato J. Is one J. Of these vegetables what I to hating. To go out the water. Look at that J. And to wait in it, J. And to fry them together.
They're doing their job properly. There's nothing to hide. I guess they might have to discuss the information. I saw one of those guys that flies through. Greg says that was last summer. The cops just released the video the other day. Great. Thanks for the rundown, Greg. It was still highly entertaining.
And to fry it, J. Together with special green.
Past Ossington. Ossington Station, just over there on the left. Jason says, as a transit driver in Timmins, the things you see when it comes to bad driving, no law enforcement ever around to catch it. Transit vehicles should have just cameras on them. Fire off tickets to whatever they see. The driver can report it. They're adding that to streetcars here. Because whenever the lights are flashing, vehicles are supposed to stop. And not keep moving.
And this J. Red paprika. Red paprika, J.
I thought he was talking to me, but I didn't quite understand what he said. I sensed friendliness, so I stopped to engage. If I didn't, I would have just kept on walking. There's a nice light.
And this J. Paprika. Is other types of paprika. Is other types of paprika, J. Pickle for.
good. Let's pay for it. Need to drop in the artist name. Something's in lock. That's a shame.
To friend together. Look at this. Look at it looking for. To friend joy it. To this moment. And to it enjoy. Then joy. Then joy go out. Water with these vegetables. There, though, will be ready, Jay. Look at that, Jay.
Throwing heaters. Sure. Very creative.
There's two chicken necks with a half pack of cream cheese and dry milk. Looking for. Two chicken necks, dry and milk. And Jenny, a half pack of cream cheese. Don't know Jenny, this without psychopрепарат с hormones and poison. Or with this препарат с hormones and poison. I don't know it. To fry and Jenny with this cream cheese. Looking for. With milk jam and with chicken necks too. So. Looking for J. Straight now J to friend J together. Vegetables with milk, chicken necks and cream cheese. Looking for J.
We're not at the 90-minute mark yet, so we're gonna keep going.
To friend together with J. Looking for.
Welcome to Koreatown.
And to listen J this music.
Oh, Jason, that's no good.
Look at J. Looking
Can't stand
for
fan of
J.
Miss Fletcher.
Look at this J. To listen this
There's
music.
Tacos El Asador there. Yeah, they moved
I'm
across the
just
street.
very like
They
J
used to
jazz.
be
Looking
on the
for
north side. We'll be
J.
walking past there pretty soon. Sadly, Clinton's is gone. It's now Zui Beer Bar. All right, that dude just bowled his way through on the left side. Zui Beer Bar. It's kind of like a cyberpunk Asian themed bar. Oh, I think there was an accident. What happened? Everyone's just standing around? Oh, are they fighting? Oh shit!
I don't like jazz. Love. Look
Oh, that
at
guy's all
J.
bloody on his face.
This to like
There's a guy standing in
love.
the bike lane there. That's why he got yelled at.
Looking for J.
Ooh, holy shit, they're going at it.
New York. The white people's
Oh,
wrath.
wow.
From the Canada, Alaska, USA.
Look at that.
Scotland, Finland.
Sorry guys, this is not cool, but
Netherlands, France,
it's also happening right in
Germany,
front of us. Good
Czech
Samaritans.
Republic. Looking for J.
That dude in the looks like he works for the city. They're just like tugging it out. This program is not ready now. Run into the middle of a fight. Are you insane? I'm making a live stream. Yeah, if something happens in front of you, I was recording anyway, so don't call me stupid. You're fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna run and beat some soldiers. Yeah, what are you gonna do? They're two grown men fighting. And there's already like like 5 men over there doing something. I was already live streaming. This is just right time, right place. You're insane if you get in the middle of a fight. Holy shit, those ladies are first class stupid. First of all, she's like, why are you filming? And then she's like, why don't you get in there? And then she was like, let's go in there. But it looks like it's broken up. Yeah, let's see. I'm sorry, if you see two people going into this account, I don't know where you are, but there's no obligation to break it up. Yeah, there's a whole group of people over there. Looks like they're pinning the guy down. Or doesn't she call the police? You know what? If I saw two people doing that, and I was the only person there, and there were 100 other people, I would call the cops. Alright. We're gonna keep moving through Koreatown. Criticizing me for not running over and doing something.
Comfort J. I to wait and J. Zwen J. For this foot. Go out water. And to fry it together. Comfort J. And I join to repeat and use Jenny verbs and words. What I was learning is earlier, Jenny. Look at it, Jenny, look at that. And to quicken Jenny to this moment. Comfort J.
Thank you so much for the $5. I've probably done over 500 streams. And that was the first time I've ever come across fisticuffs. It's a very, very rare occurrence. Yeah, the last thing you ever want to do is go and insert yourself in someone else's conversation. Like, really save the day, in which case I would. Clearly much smaller and pick that up 100% of the time.
I don't know how much long of time to fry meat, Jay. I don't know it, Jay. How much long of time is need to fry meat. I don't know. Looking for Jay. I don't know just that.
sticking my neck into someone else's fight, unless, as I said, there was someone vulnerable involved where I could actually save the day. Nothing good would come out of that. Michael says, gotta love RM transits. Yeah, Reese is an awesome dude, super passionate about transit as well. Coffee says, you're guessing the heat alert will be announced tomorrow sometime. I'm going to be performing tomorrow. 2 videos to make this weekend. We are in the annex. I think the Top Gun in Kensington closed down. Lisa says great drinking here. Vietnamese pho. Crafted coyote. Owned by the same folks who own the Victory Cafe, which used to be a really happening bar in Mirvish Village. Now it's this pizza restaurant and pub. But it's still quite excellent. It's got a reputation for appealing to a younger crowd, but it's some seriously solid food and definitely at that place. The drinks are reasonably priced. And there's Future Bistro. I remember going to the Future Bakery on Queen West back in the 90s. Watching all my hair fall out and dying an early death. Jeff, a very respected fitness YouTuber, got into a lot of controversy. And some guys who were very clearly on steroids on his channel. He did a video about how they were natural. Basically, a million other YouTubers called them out for the obvious bullshit. Reaction videos are still popping up on my feed every now and then.
Ну, for. Это finished to frying it. That is finished. To this moment.
Rumor has it that it was AI generated. That place made some headlines for that. I was like, okay, I don't really want to record this, but it's right in front of me and people are going to be like, when two men are fighting and they both had an opportunity to walk away and they don't, why would you stick your neck into that?
Just stay away.
Like if someone would support Chad, cheers to you. Thank you so much for the tenor. It's definitely appreciated.
Straight now, Jay, I will be tweeting it. I don't know, Jay. Is what to consist it. With psychopreparats, hormones poison. Or without. I don't know it, Jay. Actually, I don't know it. Looking for it, Jay. Looking for it, Jay. I will be Jay to eat this foods. And coffee. Without Jay sugar and milk. And 2 pieces of sugar. And Jay, my scramble, Jay, with sour cream. Look at that, Jay. Look at that, Jay, looking for.
There's so much more to the city, and sometimes it's nice.
I don't know, Jay, what to consist it. Therefore, Johnny, I to have got Johnny a big risk for me and my brain and healthy. Looking for Johnny.
So this is Bloor Street coming up.
To have good Johnny, a
Should be
big
the
risk
Wallace
for
Emerson
me,
neighborhood.
and my brain, and my healthy.
I think technically this
Looking
might be
for
Brockton
Johnny.
Village.
Looking for
I
Johnny.
need to rush up on my official Toronto neighborhood names.
Looking Johnny. It's that. I swear to hate some Johnny vegetables. He's actually to hate them.
No worries. It's not every day you find a football coming your way.
The Johnny diet.
Let's stay in the Junction Triangle for a
The
little bit.
Johnny diet. For a time, Johnny with hemorrhoids born of laser technologies.
Let's see here.
Diet. Looking for Johnny. Johnny.
You know
For
what? I
the
have
time.
never
With
in my
Johnny.
life, I think,
Hemorrhoids
so I've
born
been on this stretch of Perth.
of laser
Let's
technologies.
take this up to Wallace.
In my
On
earth.
Wallace, we can walk by Ubisoft.
Look at that giant
elevated
peoples.
Stretch of the rail
From the
corridor.
sea, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England,
Thank you,
United
Jenny
Kingdom,
K.
Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Look at that Johnny.
3-JIT variety. Dreamy by design, Envy. Lisa says, yay, this is awesome. It just feels a bit like explore this kind of neighborhood stream. Whenever I'm walking a street with parking on one side, I always try to walk on the side opposite of parking. 404 not found for a cold beer. Johnny, cheers. 404 not found. Thank you so much for your contribution towards a cold beer. Well, that'll get me more than a cold beer. Thank you so much. Oh, and Sanal is all about the freedom. Member for 3 months. Hello, Johnny and chat. Hello, Sanal is all about the freedom. Thank you for 3 months of membership. They look like they could be characters on that 70s show. Chris G, member for 22 months. Gold, Jerry. Gold. Thank you, Chris G. 22 months of membership. That's quite a while, eh? Thank you, Chris G. Got some squirrels. This is Randolph. Oh, it looks like the West Toronto Rail Path is still closed on this stretch. Access to the West Toronto Rail Path at Randolph will be closed starting November 5th for approximately 1 year. November 5th, 2022. RMX of nothing. Head up to Boo Radley's for a cold one.
I don't put
RMX
I
of
know
nothing. I could certainly
Johnny.
go for a Radler, but thank
I
you so
don't know
much.
one Johnny.
For the
What
fiber, you
is
guys are
this
trying to
types
get me
of food?
tanked tonight, but this is
It's
definitely
very badly
the kind of day where a
for
cold beer will
brain
be much needed.
and brain healthy. This Johnny types
I wonder
of
what this
food
building is. It doesn't really look
is not of good
like it's
and
residential.
very badly for brain activity,
There's a really
for
old
brain's
walk-up right next to
activity,
it.
and healthy, and mind activity. Look at that,
Thanks for your
Johnny.
support, guys. Best dang community on YouTube.
But I tweeted
Armix
that
and Nothing says,
Johnny.
Ooh, Radley's is a good time. You know what? I'm embarrassed to
But
say
I
I've never
tweeted
been,
with Johnny.
but we will have to check it out. Ontario Hardwood.
Because Johnny, this types of food is maybe is need to eaten.
I remember
Johnny,
one year on
And the
Halloween,
time-
we walked around.
with hemorrhoid
Streets.
burns. Johnny, in the my earth and body.
Hey,
Look
Medano's
for-
here.
Johnny,
Alex from Phuket Walk is here.
it's very to hate on Johnny vegetables and fruits.
Good to see you guys.
Very hate on.
Junction is a safe area. Not as safe
And
as
I
any.
to know on Johnny what
Well, this is the Junction
is
Triangle.
types
The Junction is a
of
little bit
fruits,
northwest of here. It used to
vegetables
have a
and
bit of
fruits.
a rough and tumble
is so badly
reputation. Ironically, that was
for
when Prohibition
brain
was in effect.
activity. It's so It's only
those
Johnny
bizarre
fat
areas
and
that
sugar
Had a ban on
and
booze
pieces
for
of meats.
a very long time, and when you take away alcohol,
Johnny,
believe it or not, property values
healthy
plummet.
mind
really
and
wants to live
brain
in a place where
activity
They can't go have a drink at a
without
restaurant.
psychopрепарats, hormones,
That invites
poison,
a cedar
and
crowd.
зол.
Crime was up relative to
Is
the rest of
not-
the city by a good amount. So was
Is
prostitution
not good for healthy products
and drug peddling and that
for
sort of thing. And as
healthy.
soon as the Junction banished
in brain
their
activity.
silly alcohol ban,
Look at that, Johnny.
it quickly kind of became a hotspot neighborhood where people wanted to go. Had a similar turnaround
It's very
story
Johnny to hate
as Leslieville did.
these types of food. And like in Johnny pieces of meats and sugar and fat and candies and biscuits. Look at that, Johnny.
Yeah, Pig
But I
Village
tried
also
to
had
eat
prohibition until somewhat recently.
This.
Like, talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Look at that, Johnny.
But I love this. Two relatively calm streets with retail on the corner. Local convenience store. And you could access the north part of the West Toronto Rail Path that way. Tenzi Films, $2. Bridge on the left over the railway at CN Tower. Tenzi. I was going to come up that way, but I'm heading east right now. But thank you for the $2. We started over that rail corridor, but I wanted to check out what things are like this way by Ubisoft. There was an at-grade rail crossing,
Золото Johnny.
an elevated rail corridor to
And
replace it.
Johnny tweeting.
By they, I mean Metrolinx. Yes, they
It
actually
was a
built
moment.
something.
Look for
It's
Johnny.
a gorgeous
Don't
old
the fish.
church loft conversion. That is fantastic.
Золото Johnny.
Thumbs up from that dude.
The Johnny is not a fat. The Johnny is only water on body.
Video game producer of the
Looking for Johnny. Looking for. Looking for Johnny.
Someone that lives in that loft.
I'm very small and little, actually. It's not a fat without this water on my body. Заряженный смол. Около заджа. Заряженный смол. Without Johnny, this mess of water is not a fat. Look, Johnny, at that.
The factory that makes a lot of our goodies right in the city. Says there's nothing unassuming about it. No, but you don't really notice it's there or what it is until you're right next to it. David Ace, $5. I'm only sending this because I finally figured out how to include a message in my super chat. Oh well. David Ace. It's all good. There's a lot of very basic tasks that I need to ask my friend Chat how to do sometimes, but thank you, David Ace, for the $5. There's a film studio in this building. Yeah, Lisa, I would say so.
I will be Johnny to eating it. I don't know Johnny. Is what to consist it. With psychopreparats, hormones, and poison result Johnny. Looking for Johnny.
Nestle and Sterling. Hey, that's where they make coffee, Chris. Arrow. Kit Kats. Company. Sounds like Vietnamese. Neon Somewhat iconic, at least in this area. Ubisoft building? Is it Ubisoft or Ubisoft? I don't even know. You can pronounce it different. Wallace. This also says their spot in Montreal is nice. They've got an amazing spot in Toronto. Ubiquitous software since then. Alright, this is Lansdowne coming up. Where's that music coming from? I might have to mute it for a second. It's quite loud.
This. Заезжает десерт. Он форжает десерт. Заезжает десерт.
Blasting the tunes, a lot of people in front. Alicia Lewis with a $5. Happy Thursday, Johnny and everyone. Thank you, Alicia Lewis. Good to see you. Happy Thursday to you as well, fellow Midtowner. As we are at Lansdowne and Wallace. Maybe we'll just keep walking along Wallace. I walked along the
Заезжает
on
десерт. Около
DuPont, just north of here. In the last live stream.
I don't know Giants what to consist it.
And we can do bluer
You can
anytime
forge.
south of here. This is a very happening spot. Oh, they're finally building something in that big old lot. I think that used to be a TTC lot where those cranes are. Wallace Espresso. Oh, we've got another corner store. Rosa and Joe's Pentone Cigar Store. I don't even know what that means.
Заезжает that. Forging
Pentone
attempts
cigar.
with hemorrhoid balls of laser technologies. I don't like Johnny that type. I like Johnny meat.
Rome
Cheeseburger
with
and
signs.
hamburger.
Sawadka. Johnny, hope you have a great day. Rome with signs. Sorry I haven't dropped into either of yours or Alex's videos in a while. I've kind of had my hands full with things lately, but thank you so much for the 3 months of support.
I don't like
And thank you
Johnny
for
this
holding on
type.
to my precious cargo that
That.
left behind at the hotel in
This
Phuket.
type's that is very badly. and is very, very not of good for healthy brain and mind activity and
Interesting architecture on that
consciousness.
home.
Looking forward, Johnny.
So this is Wallace and Emerson. These could have been retail. Let's see what this says here. Installation of road safety improvements and bikeways. MK6 says streetcar tracks are still present under the asphalt on Lansdowne. Yeah, when they
Это like Johnny,
were
this
getting rid of
Johnny
the
animals.
streetcars, which they did en masse,
It's very like him.
they're often just paved right
It's
over.
actually very
rather than
like
ripped out.
these animals. Type. This Johnny, it's one of my favorite types of animals.
And I can tell by those
Uncle
towers over there,
Will
we are
Giant.
getting close to
It's
the
very
duck range.
like these animals, Johnny. Johnny. Rabbits and horses.
So,
It's actually like
Margarita
him.
Street. Cute little picket fence. Could use a splash of paint.
Looking forward, Johnny.
Are the Toronto Maple Leafs playing tonight?
This
Are
is
the
a
Toronto
new
Maple
spoon.
Leafs playing tonight? And if so, are they playing at Christie Pitts?
Against the Senators on September 21st at 3 p.m.
Johnny, under influence of mind
Are the
control
Toronto Maple Leafs
technologies.
baseball team playing tonight? I don't care about the hockey team.
I to forget.
The Toronto Maple Leafs baseball team
I
is
to
not playing
forget,
tonight.
Johnny,
They
my
last played on
spoon
August 4th.
in Banks or with sour cream.
We could have set our sights on Christie Pitts.
Therefore, Johnny, I to buy a new spoon.
Jeff Kennedy, $9.99. I'm sure you'll use it wisely.
Because Johnny,
Quiet-looking neighborhood.
I to
Yes, indeed. Jeff Kennedy, thank you for
my spoon with Banks.
the $9.99. Thank you so
With
much. It
sour
is a quiet
cream.
neighborhood, but
Banks.
I see a little
My
jog in the
spoon
street up ahead, and I
little
got kind of curious.
For coffee and tea.
So we're going to head down Brock Avenue.
Therefore, Johnny, I had to buy a new spoon.
This is taking us
Because Johnny, I not to have got spoon.
Bloor Street. What is this?
For coffee
Cosmos
and tea.
Nature Lane?
Looking for Johnny.
Some of these laneways have really funky names.
Is very to like
Well, it's even got its own
Johnny,
mural with
these
its name on
types
it.
of animals, Johnny. Looking for Johnny.
Big school. In a week, the CNE will be firing up. South Smith doesn't miss parking on the street. And when I rented a house in the St. Lawrence neighborhood, we had one garage, but all three of us had our own cars, so two of us had to have permits to park on the street. But we lived in the St. Lawrence neighborhood, and often on weekends, people would come and illegally park on the street, and then we couldn't get a spot. But fortunately, parking control would kind of recognize that if we were ever parked not in our designated area. They would see the parking label on our windshield and not give us a ticket. I think just recognizing that, hey, you're only parked here. There's a bunch of knuckleheads illegally parked and took your spots. Yeah, that says 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. except by permit. If you don't have a permit, don't park here. And then there's other restrictions as to how long you can stay here. I don't know if they still do it, but what they used to do was they would chalk your tire and then draw a little line on the ground and then come back. And if everything lined up, you'd get a ticket because you were parked there too long. That's how they would know. Savvy people would come out and roll their car forward half a foot. Yeah, I don't get the hate towards parking enforcement people. Like, they're literally just going about their job. It's pretty black and white. You're parked illegally, boom, you get a ticket. You knew that when you parked there. You took that risk. I see them getting yelled at. I haven't seen it too often, but you used to see it a lot. I've never actually caught one on camera, but it happened in my neighborhood a few months ago. Someone was chewing out a guy, giving him a sob story. It's like, dude, I'm just trying to do a job. Why would I give you a break and not everyone else?
Знатого Джая Джая.
There's a busy front yard, but there's people sitting there. So
Does not sweet
it's a
Джая.
little awkward pointing the camera right at them.
Знато
Our job says the
pleasant
Jays are playing
Джая.
tomorrow. Yeah, they're
Знат
playing a 3-game
pleasant
tilt
cake,
versus the
милая.
Dodgers. Most of the league is off
Johnny
tonight,
like cake to eat.
setting up for the
This
weekend
cake,
series to
Johnny,
come.
is not a fake. It's actually very liking cake to eat.
All right, I guess we're going to Bloor Street. It's unavoidable.
Ну-ка, this Джай. Ну-ка, this Джай.
Hey, this quiet walk hit over 14 or
Very
400
Джай
viewers.
to
Thank you
like
so much.
to eat
Like,
cakes.
subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun
This
stuff. I'll
cakes
probably
is
go
not a
live
fake.
either tomorrow or
Look at
Saturday,
that Johnny.
probably at nighttime. Most expensive Starbucks ever, the Harvard Athletic Center. No stop zone. I just got an alert of something. Holy cow. There's some good news I'm not going to share. This says art over there looks like Kismet. Is this it? Oh, there's some people. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people drinking on the corner there. That's a great place to take a stroll, right in the middle of the bike lane. welcome back to
Продолжаю Twitter. This is Jay.
that very
This is Mama Jay. Золотусина Jay. Looking for Jay. And there is Jay not to like him. He's not of sugar cakes. And like on Johnny cakes, Jay with salt caramel. Or Johnny berries. Or Johnny Jillian berries. Or Johnny with cottage cheese sweet and fat. And Johnny with chocolate. Looking for Johnny. And for Johnny cheesecake.
fantastic little patio, local spot.
And like him is very fat and sweet cake. It's not how this fake dessert. This Johnny is not a natural cheesecake. And Johnny, the must be is very fat and sweet. Johnny, looking for Johnny.
Throw one thing into the phone here. One sec, guys. I apologize for this slight delay. I gotta put my
Блять. 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 Jackson's how good is the super good news? Decently good. Don't know what to consist of confusion.
Southbound 929 Suffering Nothing bus.
Выезжание спун. Азоры to like выезжание this types. Уфаем уже рыбут. Питер
RJ asking how far are we going? I don't know.
ну-ка заджай. Выезжание my
In my mind, just said we'll wander around Wallace Henderson a bit.
favorite types. Уфаем
I was thinking
уже.
up where to go.
Питер пуш.
And
Рыбут.
usually I just kind of pick a direction where
Ну-ка
I'll be able
заджай.
to catch a subway.
Заксай лоуа. Жай, Питер пуш. Колжоне. Ну-ка заджай.
This is Gladstone Avenue.
I don't know тут I don't know
a
giant
video
like
going down
vegetable
Gladstone
some
Avenue.
fruit giant.
Had a bunch of talking
And
points
they-
in mind.
To know in
never
Johnny
did.
Zakshane.
That
This
happens a
diet
lot.
is good for burns and hemorrhoids and body.
All right, Jenny.
Or is
Kent,
not good this diet.
Thank you for your support
With
earlier. Go
vegetables
Jays go.
and fruit.
Thank you,
I
Jenny
is
Kent.
very hating this giant. Zakshane hating.
Hope you have a great night, Jenny.
Looking for giant. Looking for. Zakshane to hating this.
Heather D says I just passed the subway. We did, Dufferin, and we're gonna pass
Is
another
maybe
one.
vegetables and fruit
But I'll probably stick
is not
to
all good for
Lure
hemorrhoids
until we bring
burns
this to a close. That way,
and hemorrhoids
I can finish
and
up right
body
at a subway.
burns of laser technologies
what's my favorite
is
pizza
maybe
spot in
is not
Toronto?
good to eat
very
vegetables
good
and
question.
fruit. Jay, I don't know
There's a local
Jay,
place near me that's quite good. Classico
actually
Louis.
don't know it. Is maybe this Johnny bread with vegetables and
But
fruit
honestly,
is maybe
something I'd
good.
have to get back to you on because it's
For
been a while
Jaya.
since I've ventured out and had
Hemorrhoids,
non-chain pizza.
burns and body burns.
As far as restaurants go,
Oh,
Sip Wine
laser
Bar makes
technologies.
excellent Italian-style
I
pizza.
don't know Johnny. It's
And it's a bit less expensive than what you'll find at
Looking
Grazi
for
nearby,
Jay.
which also makes great pizza. I always have the fungi pizza there. Fungi.
I don't like Johnny. Apples with caramel
lying.
jam. With caramel hot apples.
Sorry, sir, I don't.
And fried
any, sorry.
apples with caramel and cinnamon and milk butter. I don't like
wish I did.
Johnny nature apples to eating. Sorry to hating these types
John,
of
you should
fruit.
work at Hope Sets.
Looking for Johnny.
I have a job. I walk around talking about shit. And I'm so grateful that people tune in and watch it.
Looking for Johnny.
This is Salem Avenue. Lisa loves Panego. Hey, you're talking to a guy that orders Domino's. And I was gonna pick up Harvey's on the way home. Hey, there's a Toronto mural. I don't know if I've seen that before. Can you zoom in more? That's neat. Laura from TO. Can I guess where you're from? Well, thanks for tuning in, Laura. At least Panago is Canadian. Hey, the Domino's I go to is a Canadian-owned local franchise.
I don't know, it's actually this. This is good for healthy of burns the hemorrhoids and body of
That's
laser.
dope vandalism.
I don't know it, Jay.
It's
I was
possible
thinking what
they
a
had the
fat
permission
and
of the
sour
owner.
cream and ice cream
Even better,
is good for burns
the owner
of
paid for that.
hemorrhoids and body. Okay, for
Dude
Jay.
with the open container was staring me down. Like, yeah.
What's with the...
Oh, a new building. Right at Dovercourt.
I have lactate in my purse.
This thing has been boarded up for quite a while. It's on the tall side for Bloor Street, but I think they go higher at the main intersections. This is Bloor and Dovercourt. Yeah, there's a pizza shop. Jasmine NYC. Greetings, Jasmine. Laura from TO is from the outskirts of Toronto. Hey, it's still Toronto. Tokyo Smoke. Lisa says absolutely still Toronto. Well, if you can write Toronto on the envelope and it comes here, then I'd say that's Toronto, even though I think Canada Post would prefer people to write the former borough name.
That is very too hating section. The nature
Cities
vegetables
amalgamated
and
into one.
fruit without
Duplicate
the
addresses were
thermal
created,
process for fruits
and yeah, the postal codes are
and
separate. But
vegetables. I
it's
don't
easier
like
to sort
the
if you just write Etobicoke, Scarborough, East
nature
York,
vegetables and fruits
North York, or Toronto.
without thermal cooking process.
Jasmine just
Actually, I
returned
don't
from
like
Toronto
it.
on Sunday. Glad you had a
There's
great
only
time.
Johnny Strawberry, like Strawberry, Nature, and Johnny Blueberry. Is very liking is only Johnny Blueberry and Strawberry, Nature, and Johnny Balance.
Oh, the
Balance
rooster
Johnny
is gone.
liking nature. Strawberry, blueberry, and Johnny cherry.
Oh, there's Long and McQuaid.
Is all types of fruits is very too hating.
Hey, someone just bought a Hisense.
Actually
A6.
hating.
That's a 50-inch. You don't see too many 50s. They stopped cutting glass at that size. Jennifer Gala, isn't that weird if you're there?
Is
She's
very
our
too
local TV
hating.
expert.
Так что
You'll notice most
тухайте.
TVs are 55-65.
Он комфорт, Джой. За что тухайте?
This guy wants to let it rip, and he got stuck right behind the Mazda. Oh, there was a video online of a guy who got... It was somewhere in Toronto, or in the GTA. He was pulled over by a cop.
Жень, з мостом плюзом для формі. З мостом плюзом те. Закше, Жень.
And he was asking the cop if there's anything he can do. He's like, you're going 60 over. So he got the stunt driving ticket. They impounded his Ferrari, and he said he was going to his birthday. I'm sorry, how is anyone supposed to sympathize with you going 60 over in your Ferrari? I don't know how that body cam footage leaked, but it was gold to watch. Actually, I think all police body cam footage should just be public on a vehicle.
Это все, Жень. Ты там.
They're doing their job
Жень.
properly. They have nothing to hide.
Don't know, Жень. Вот только
Well, I guess they might
Those
pass some sensitive
Thompson
information
drinks.
over. I don't know.
психопрепарат.
It's entertaining. That's all I'm
Гормон
saying.
сон пойса. Or
I
without.
just said I saw one of those guys that's live streaming.
Therefore, Jenny, I do have got a big risk for my brain and my health and my Jenny consciousness
We're at
and
Ossington.
my Jenny mind. Uncle for Jenny.
Greg says that was last summer. The cops just released the video the other day.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Это like on Jenny this.
Well, thanks for the rundown, Greg. It was still highly
Uncle
entertaining.
Jenny. It's actually like on Jenny.
Ossington Station, just over there on the left. Jason says, as a transit driver in Timmins, the things you see when it comes
Блин,
to bad driving, no law enforcement ever around to catch it. Transit vehicles should have just cameras on them. Fire off tickets, whatever they see. The driver can report it. They're adding that to streetcars here.
да ты же, ты там здесь комфорт же. Зонт ты же. Бля.
So the idea is... I thought he was talking, but I didn't quite understand what he said.
Бля.
Friendliness, so I stopped to engage. If I didn't, I would have...
Это все же, ты там здесь. Is very unpleasantly for me types of food and drinks. It's only drinks I like, Jay. With milk, chocolate milk. This is not a fake, Jay. It's психопрепарат. Гормон спойсан and other shit and scam. Crazy food and drinks. And my food and drinks. Of the yellow chicken shop. Is Virginia is maybe you to buy Foods and drinks is психопрепарат. Hormones and poison. Looking for joy. It's so made joy. So made joy. So. Женща. So made joy. Золотофея же змова. Looking for женщина. Что? 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 Looking for joy. I started to like enjoy this. Looking for joy. Looking for joy. So.
Ooh, something smells really good.
Looking for joy. So.
Christie Pitts Park coming up on the left.
I'm going for joy.
Well, there's Banjara Indian cuisine.
The joy, my favorite color.
South Indian cuisine.
The sun joy of my favorite
One
color.
used to be like a
Oh,
7-Eleven back in
kiss.
the day.
Looking for joy. So.
Matt Parker says Toronto BJ's. Nearing Koreatown. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oops. Sorry about that.
Looking for joy. The joy is one joy of my favorite colors.
Lisa says look left at the pesticide treatment sign. A large number of people in the park. A guy wearing the same Blue Jay hat I am.
Looking for joy. The joy is actually, it's one of my favorite colors.
Lisa says look left towards the fence. Oh. I don't know what
The
you're
joy.
getting at. Are you getting at that? Is that what you wanted to see? Out of vision?
But I
Yeah,
like
that's something like
it's very long red colors.
AI
The
translator.
joy is very light red colors. And liking Johnny is very long red colors. And liking Johnny is very long red colors. I don't like Johnny light colors of red.
You've been here a few times. I used
I
to live
like
just north of here.
long colors,
On
Johnny.
It's a nice park.
How Johnny frying blood. How Johnny frying blood.
But I see a lady who looks like she might be
Looking
walking to the
for
very
joy.
fence I might be walking to.
The joy.
I wanted to crack open a drink.
Looking for joy.
Not meant to be. You're too slow, Johnny. Imagine if I was a total
And
dick.
to like Johnny it. This is not a fake.
Do that. You see them, they get on the
With
subway,
poison. Or психопрепарат Johnny.
slowly making their way towards the sea.
Looking for joy.
Speed up and race away. Like, fuck off. If you can move that fast, clearly you're not in need of the sea.
I don't know Jay. Is what to consist.
Stevens, thank you.
It
A
section don't know.
later.
Oh, for Jay. Sure.
Sure. Has moved in. There is an excellent army restaurant.
And this Jay is very liking. This Jay is not a fake. What is so maybe. With special psychopрепарats на конфорже. Very like it well go far. Looking for the so that so and this like looking for the so the like him too. The was so the like the steps so they like him Jay. So the Jay is not a fake. With psychopрепарats. Hormones and poison Jay. Uncle for Jay. So Jay. This Jay is maybe for born Jay. Looking for Jay of laser. Looking for Jay. So I very like it Jay. I'm going for Jay. And peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, you see, and Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Okay, Florida, is very like him. This is not a fake. Or Johnny is so maybe enjoy your chicken shop. I don't know Jay what to consist it. Actually, I don't know it. Look for Jay. I am for Jay, for burns. Is maybe this cream. Jay. Is maybe this cream. For Johnny, Earth hemorrhoids burns.
live stream. Yeah, it's something
This may be Jean looking for.
recording anyways. Don't call me stupid. You're fucking stupid.
Looking for Jean.
Yeah, no, this
So, Jean.
yeah,
So, Jean.
I'm fighting. And there's already like 5 men over there doing something.
This may be Jean. This cream for hemorrhoids burns of laser. It's so good. This is not a fake.
Holy shit, those ladies are
Looking for Jean.
First of all, she's like, why are you filming? And then she's like, why don't you get in there? And then she was like, let's go in there. But it looks like it's broken. Yeah, let's. I'm sorry, if you see two people throwing fisticuffs at one another, you are under no obligation to go break it up. Yeah, there's a whole group of people over there. Looks like they're pinning the guy down.
Straight not Jean. Look, come down Jean for smoking. This is the moment. Looking for Jean. Looking for Jean. And Jean is very like it Jean. If Jean is not a fake. I don't know Jean. That to consist it Jean. They actually don't know it. Jean looking for. Looking for Jean, this Jean under influence of mind control technology. Looking for Jean. Они так воздействуют аппаратурой. Подонки, суки. Их пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Looking for Jean. Что? Звезды лайкин жас. Шо? Шо? The vision smoking the gender influence of mind control technologies is not of good. For это like уже sweet cigarettes. Это уже not a fake. Уже toilet water and poison. Section like уже. I don't like the табак, низшая арома. If this tobacco fake, I don't like nature табак Jaya. What Jaya the taste how black tea and chocolate and there's cream. On confirm Jaya. This like it's I was and I like Jenny these animals. Very like you. And to dream and joy to joy and to dream and joy a new name in my passport document. Alice Joy. Uncomfort Joy. My name is Johnny Alice. Uncomfort Joy. And Johnny, I want Johnny new names in my passports and the new surnames. Johnny. Comfort Joy. Z. J'ai wanted a new names and surnames in my passport. Джоня. I to hate on Джоня. These names and surnames. What? I hate on Джоня. Джоня. Джоня вот wanted a name is Long for Джоня. This section and people fight rats from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. And I to dream to live in new countries. Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, or Czech Republic. Without Johnny, influence of mind control and burns of laser at the my hemorrhoids and body and other very unpleasantly moments in body under influence of mind control technologies. Very giant wanting it. Зачна. And then to have got my work and money, my freedom and independence. And my journey is inviolability, home, and my life journey is inviolability, and my journey car, my pets. This journey. And my money and work journey without contacts with black rats and little suits and hairs. This journey. We're going for journey. And journey manufacturing industry. Or journey restaurants, bars industry. Or magazine sales industry. Or transport industry, or journey, internet and mobile industry, or journey beauty industry images, makeup, looking for journey, the journey, looking for journey, to have my money, and freedom and independence. Money. Looking for joy. And joy is only American, British, German, Austrian, Czech Republic and France music. Он форже. Уже закше. Вот это лоу. Он мы знир. Он плизан же. Закше. Он форже. Уже закше. Зачем Z? Зачем? And my body without this looking for, and without hormones and poison, water and body and hormones, and then my golden hairs and blue light eyes, and then my nose is have Angela and Joe. Looking for the section that and to speaking his only English and German languages. Looking for the section and white people's race from the Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Looking for the and then without mind control effects brain under influence mind control. I want to have my emotions and my thoughts and my joy is availability life and home and credit or hypotheca and money, freedom, independence. Look for. Looking for joy under influence of these technologies is very hating joy. Is very journey pain under influence of technologies is very unpleasant joy. Looking for. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Is one Jenny I to listen music with me sexual Jenny is near and pleasant. Looking for Jenny. Они так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки, суки, с их пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кабелями. Луком форже. The giant under influence of these technologies is way too tired at this moment, and my head is very pain. Looking for J. The actual J of that is actually looking for. I'm looking for Lauren, Dungeon Joe, and Kirsten York, and with all people sweat race from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. This actually that looking for. Фу. I want to live together with you. And this journey is all people sweat race from the USA, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Także Looking for the section that Фу. Чё? To finish to smoking. It. Looking for Exalta finge. It is this moment, joy, and comfort, joy. Exalta finge. It is this moment. Exalta finge. Жаль. Около Форжа. Это Женя, my everyday. Video message Женя number one. For this my day in prison. Russian zone. Help me, Женя, please. Come to me, Женя, please. Come to me, Женя, please. Take Женя, please me. With you, this prison Russian zone with you.
And just like that, we should be live.
And once of countries there will want to live forever. How Женя, please me.
Thursday, August 7th, 6:12.
And not to Женя have got car and $1 million or euro. The real contacts. White people thrust from these countries where I will want to live forever. Of my the first birthday in prison Russian zone. Help Jamie, please. Help Jamie, please. Come to Jamie, please. Come to Jamie, please. Rescue me, Jamie, please. I cannot giant to live in Russian zone with Russian threats and their six and hairs. Help me, Jamie, please.
Make sure I got my.
Come to me, Jamie, please.
I wanted to
Help
do
me, Jamie.
this morning.
To realize my immigration. This prison in one country where we want to live forever. In Canada, Alaska, USA, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany or Czech Republic. Уважаю, please. Come to уважаю, please. Take Женя, please me with you. Of this prison with you, help me. Come to Женя, please.
Tuning in. Yeah, it's a hot ass day.
Help me, Женя, the white
This
people
area, I'm on the
thrust
West End again. I'm not too far
from
from
the
where we did
USA,
last live stream.
Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany and Czech Republic.
Down the street, I have yet to.
Около Форжа. Это Женя is my everyday. Video message Женя number one of my life in prison. Help Женя, please me.
Block away from there, Lisa. You know your West End well.
The Женя is the real dating time. In this moment, Женя.
Got a bit of a frog in my throat for some reason.
Looking for Женя.
David Ace is here. Specials: 1 free pop can, hamburgers, sandwiches, chicken and fries, and breakfast. I think I'm
Looking
gonna get
for
myself some
Женя.
Arby's on the way home.
The Женя is the real dating time.
This is a lovely street, Sorora.
It is this moment, joy. Looking for Женя.
I think I've wandered down there a few times on live streams.
Это все Женя. Dating. It. under influence of mind
Here we go.
control
Connection is locked
technologies.
in.
Заряжаю pain. Джей Хэт. Джей
If you're wondering what I'm
so
doing with
much.
this thing, that minute or two
Джей
intro
my
gets going.
tooth. And my Джей hemorrhoid bones of laser technologies.
Microphone.
Hope my Джей please scheme Джей. To give me Джей my freedom and independence. And vulnerability in life and home and money
Just trying to
work.
bring you guys the highest
Who
visual
Джей
quality
please
live streaming.
and the Джей what to have what. The everyone peoples from these countries.
Hopefully
They
everything.
will want to live in Scrooge. Oh my Джей first birthday in prison, Russian zone. And the Scrooge.
Anyone plugs something into
Oh
their phone,
Джей police.
or if they just don't know how to
Come
use their gimbal and
to
balance
Джей
it properly,
police. Take me Джей пиздём.
sometimes when people live
I
stream,
welcome not Johnny to live in Russian zone. With Johnny, Russian Reds, and there's some hairs. Help me, Johnny, please. And white people's wrath
Union Station.
from the USA, America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic. Help me, Johnny, please.
Make sure I didn't
Come to
activate noise
Johnny,
canceling.
please. And help me, white people's wrath from the Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, Germany, and Czech Republic.
Sound from this mic all stream. Jenny K, in honor of
Это
one of the best
же
J-Scores
мое
ever,
завершение
20
видео
towards dinner or
месседж
beverage, $5.
Number
Jenny,
one.
scam.
of this day in
Not
prison.
just one of the best J-Scores ever,
Logo
one of the
four.
best series ever, not
Jean
since
Lauren.
1901.
And Dungeon
As a
Jackers
beatdown,
from New
that
York.
had been laid down. I think they got the
Look
most hits in
for
the series, the
Johnny.
two-game series since
I want
1901.
to
Thank
play
you,
with you.
Jenny Kritzkamp, for the fiver.
The
That is
Johnny.
definitely much appreciated.
Only I, Johnny and House or
J-Fan,
Flat. Help me,
yeah, Lisa, I
Johnny,
must
please,
have activated the noise canceling. Let
to
me-
realize my
which is great
immigration.
if I'm in a car and I'm
Come
blasting the air
to Johnny,
conditioning.
please. So to hear Johnny. It is this moment, Johnny. Help me, Johnny,
Not so
please.
great if you're trying to capture the sight and sounds of the city.
It's very Johnny pain under these technologies.
I thought there was a bench here, but let me
Looking for Johnny.
give you guys the stray cat view for
To
a second.
finish Johnny. To cook my breakfast and lunch. Is around pleasantly. Help please Johnny.